Hey everyone!
And welcome to Fanning Out
Cowboy Bebop. It is a reaction series
to the 1998 anime series. So we're reacting to the entire show. In case if you haven't been following up to this point in preparation for the live action series.
Yes. I am Kyle, your co-host.
And I am Tay, your resident anime nerd.
Today's episode is called Jamming with Edward.
Yes.
Jamming with Edward.
Yeah, so this episode is going to introduce a pretty major character in the series.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool. So obviously it's that girl.
Yes. I mean, yeah.
Cool, I can't wait. Let's get to it.
Alrighty.
Here.
Far.
Nobody here.
Wherever you are.
Always.
That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all. That seems extremely deadly and something that you probably shouldn't, anyone powerful should not have access to.
District 38 is sunny. Slight rock showers this morning. Chance of rock showers into the afternoon, 20%. District 39 is cloudy. Chance of rock showers this afternoon, 10%.
Rock showers. Because that's the vibe I'm getting from this. Bebop.
Bebop, here! All right! Woohoo!
That's so cool. Yeah, and she doesn't die from that at all. That's extremely impressive.
Chance of rock showers today, upgraded to 90%.
How is she still alive?
Here's our expert on the supernatural.
Me, Yuri Kellerman, of course.
So Yuri,
Kellerman,
tell
huh?
us about these land carvings.
What can't I tell you about them, Tom?
It's the
A
Kellerman.
message,
Kylerman?
a secret message from beyond.
When you say beyond,
You mean the satellites?
Aliens, of course.
but we know the land carvings were created by lasers coming from a man-made satellite. A
Right.
satellite that has been orbiting in a dormant state for many decades.
Is he a flat earther? Oh God. Sorry if I offended anyone. I'm not that sorry, but you know I'm not sorry at all.
8 million Wulong reward for the culprit. That's a very substantial bounty.
Listen very carefully. That 8 million bounty is part of a government conspiracy. Even if they were carved
So
by
he is a
satellite
flat
created
earther.
by a hacker, aliens may have planted the idea in the hacker's mind. Once again, the government is hiding things from us.
You mean there's some secret cult?
Exactly. I've been trying to
That is the whole
unmask them for
premise of
years,
how
and
flat
now I've
earthers
got them.
reasoning is. Not because they have proof that the Earth is flat. It's that they just believe that we can't trust scientists and the government, so therefore the Earth is flat. That is,
Then you'll have to lead her around.
they put all their energy in how
That's the
something
type to do
isn't
that.
true instead of
You
how
know,
something
Jed,
is.
It's easier to divide 8 million by 2 than by 3. It's a nice even number.
Here we go.
Wow, I'm really surprised. A tough guy like you afraid of hackers.
Hackers are boring.
It's like no matter how
She
advanced,
sounds more
Hackers
technology
are
gets
nerdy,
or
pasty,
medicine,
hubby little geeks
how
with
many
triple
years in the
thick
future
glasses.
there's
And this one
always
is
going to
probably a
be
demented
those types of
otaku
people.
with smelly feet.
Unfortunately.
So catching him will be a breeze.
Is that right? And what do you know about hackers anyway? It might have been like that when you were young, but that was a long time ago.
What are you trying to say, Jed, that I'm starting to get old like you?
Ah,
Well, you can't tell a woman's age by looking at her. Oh, wow.
And you can't tell what a woman will do by looking. So you have to be very careful.
Same with a snake.
You two make a lovely couple.
ah.
I'll expect a souvenir from planet Earth.
Nothing good comes from the Earth anymore.
Okay. This is where the satellite was when they hacked into it. This is the section we can access. First thing, I'll inspect all of the transmitters to see what kind of contact they've had.
I'll see what I can find out about the hackers working this area.
Yeah, it's Probably Ed, bro. He's a big mother, like maybe 7 feet tall.
Got a
Used to play basketball.
pin like
that's
her
what everyone
face on
says.
virtual space.
Of course I know about Ed. They call him Radical Edward, a hacker with a beautiful yet whimsical technique.
Wait, that's a him?
No. Edward's only 3 years old.
Oh.
A freak of nature who loves horrible pranks, I hear.
They just think it's a him, maybe.
A super bad hacker. You must mean Radical Edward. He's an alien, that's what I heard.
This feels like a Nintendo video game. Except you'd see the little bubble where you have to read it.
How about buying one since I gave you that info?
What are they?
You don't know? They're Piocos. They're famous here on Earth.
Piocos.
Satellite that got hacked into. Tell me where you are. Ed wants those coordinates. What's this? Ed's got the right satellite. But there hasn't been any contact from Earth at all. Only relays from other satellite transmitters. And nobody's hacked into it.
Here. Nobody here.
What?
Always alone.
Huh? A voice. Inside Ed's head? Inside the system.
Who? You. Here. Always.
Edward. Ed's a net diver from Earth.
Earth?
Yeah, right. Hey, what's your name anyway?
I am the central processing unit on the D-135 artificial satellite.
Too stuffy. Don't you have a nickname? Then Ed will give you one right now. Let's see. I know. What if I call you MPU?
Why?
It's like CPU, only neater.
Ah.
Ed is short for Edward Wong Hao Pepelu Tiburutski Report. Ed made it up, you know. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
A souvenir from Earth.
You're supposed to eat this thing?
Who knows? Those Earthlings are weird.
Yeah, that may be. But at least I got some information out of them. Our prime target is a hacker named Radical Edward, a very heavy hitter.
Great, but you don't have a profile on this guy.
Yes, I do. Sort of.
Well, at least Ein likes him.
I still don't know what these things are. Hey!
Radical Edward's profile, he's a 7-foot-tall ex-basketball pro, Hindu guru, drag queen alien.
I'm sure he's all those things.
So why'd you make those big doodles?
Long ago, long before the Gate disaster, Earth was a beautiful planet where people lived in the hills and valleys, and by the rivers, lakes, and seas.
I think Agents
Back
of
then,
S.H.I.E.L.D.
there were many ancient
kind of
carvings
took
like this.
some of this
I used to look
for
down at them and
reference.
wonder about their meaning, which seemed to change each time I saw them. So to remember those times, I tried to create the carvings the way they
Like
used
for
to be.
what?
Well, if I told you,
You mean
then
there
it
used
would
to be
spoil
more
it.
big
This
doodles?
is
You were
because
just
I haven't
sad
watched it
because
yet.
you missed them.
Yes.
Do you mean in terms of what happened to Earth?
Margin of error.
If I told you, it would spoil
spoiler.
it.
Can Ed draw something too? What's wrong?
This is... The police are jamming my signal.
Oh.
Hey, MPU. Hey. Hey guys, found your bounty head.
What the? Huh?
Bebop. Guess what? Nobody hacked into that satellite. The data proves there's no break-in.
Since when do we have an interactive channel?
We don't. This is a hack job done in real time.
Who is this kid?
We'll send you MPU's data so you can see.
Wait a minute. What's MPU?
A friend of Edward.
What are you saying? That you know Edward?
Because Edward is Edward.
Huh?
Ugh, there's no time for games. What's up with that
Because
satellite?
Edward is Edward.
Well, I could just tell you, I suppose. But then I'd want a favor in return.
A favor? Yeah. We can talk about that later. Now cut to the chase. What do you know?
So the CPU on an abandoned satellite just decides to do some laser carvings all on its own.
Oh, yeah? That's bizarre.
It gets more bizarre. This is a weather satellite, so no one has even thought of checking it.
Then the bounty's not on a person. It's on that satellite.
Since MPU's access codes can't be used anymore, you'll have to actually go to the satellite.
And do what?
destroy the transmitters it uses to communicate with the other satellites in the network. Then create a direct link and download MQ. Easy, huh? Oh, I almost forgot. You can't use your computers for flying or shooting.
What's that? Do it all manually?
If you don't, all the attack satellites will pick up your signal and open fire. There's zillions of them and they've all got kill lasers. Wow, is this too hard for you?
Oh, no, I wouldn't call it hard. More like impossible. It's like trying to play baseball without a bat. Hey, where you going?
Now this is the kind of stuff I like. Let's do it.
Oh no. Oh no.
You hit it?
Did you?
No, it saw me coming. An attack satellite blocked my laser blast.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is impossible.
I don't know how you're staying calm.
Approach to 20 meters of MQ. The attack satellites won't fire when you're that close.
Then what?
Have Faye act as a decoy to cover. Why me?
Thanks, Faye.
Hurry up! They're all closing in!
She's all yours.
MQ!
It's nice that they're trusting this girl so much.
Ed, we meet again.
MQ, they have a bounty out on you.
Bounty?
Yes, but we'll just make a copy of you. Then we'll let them catch the copy and you'll be safe.
Safe.
You must be lonely out there, MQ. If you let us download you, you'll be with us and we'll be your friends.
Friends.
Uh-huh. It's not scary here.
I mean, I feel like the dark colored skin should be sufficient, but this music, it feels like we're watching a 1950s game show.
Why are we going down there? What's going on?
Just what did you promise the kid, Faye?
She promised Ed that Ed could become a real member of Bebop.
Jet, do you know that there are 3 things that I particularly hate? Really? Kids, animals, and women with attitudes.
Yeah. Screw those women with attitudes.
Why do we have all 3 of them neatly gathered in our ship?
Ed loves Yokos.
Once again, we get no bounty.
I love it.
Hey, you're a girl.
Like I said, nothing good ever comes from Earth.
I like the... All right. Okay, just so everyone is clear, because I feel like I may have come off unintentionally offensive when I was actually finding it to be more offensive. I do know that there is such a thing as Afro-Latinos. I was just making a reference to the fact that whenever it seems like just a traditional black person, by traditional I mean just a non-mixed black person, which I know is kind of... Point is, it seems like a lot of black people have the little lips thing, and then I noticed that cowboy didn't, so I was like, okay, cool. But I wasn't sure if the animators were just sort of like, oh, well, this is a dark complected person, so we're just going to make everyone this color. And so, but since he's not, quote, black, that we won't give him the outer lips, and that's where I was coming from with that. Yeah, that episode was cool. This new character was awesome. My favorite character so far.
Okay.
For obvious reasons. I'm curious whatever happened to her parents. Also, what's her name?
Edward or Ed.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's her name.
That is really her name.
That really is
I
her
thought
name.
that was just a nickname.
No, that really is her name.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's different. The rest of them have these nice short names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spike, Jet, Faye,
and
Ed.
And Ein.
And Ein.
Oh, but Ed.
Yeah.
They call her Ed.
Yeah.
That's cool. I really dig her character. She's She's hard not to like. She's very optimistic. She's very powerful. It seems like she just gets away and does whatever she wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice that she was wanting to join Bebop.
Yep.
I'm still confused why everyone wants to join Bebop. I mean, I get it. They're cool and all of that, but like, I don't know. I feel like she doesn't need them. The same way I'm not really sure Faye needs them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's cool to have a team up, and I'm not going to complain too much. I, enjoy Faye's role in all of this, and I enjoy Ed's role in this, and I'm glad that we have her now. So now that means when I look back behind us, I'm not going to see anyone new for me to look forward to, because I've seen them all now, unless there's more to it than I'm aware of. But at least up until there's a lineup episode, I've seen them all. Yeah, this is such a fun show, and this character Ed is the coolest thing ever. She's just so cool. She's witty and I like that she made a copy of Ed. That part confused me a little bit.
A copy of not CPU, MPU?
MPU, yeah. I'm gonna make a copy of you. She reminds me, honestly, she kind of reminds me, not to go there, but she reminds me of, in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, she reminds me of Pinkie Pie, because she's all optimistic and positive and and everything's always good, and then she somehow has power that is unexplainable, and you just kind of go with it because you love her so much. She's a fun character. I can't wait to see what they do with her next. I'm glad she's part of the team. Again, these characters join the team so quickly, and I'm always expecting, like with at least a lot of westernized television, there to be like you kind of build up to it through like a whole season. Maybe you'll get a character, or you at least do like a 2-parter or something. But in this, it's just like new character. I mean, they broke it up a little bit. It's not like we got a new character every episode, because we're now done with episode 9, and there are only 5 characters there. So yeah, there's not enough wiggle room there for a new character every episode. They've introduced new characters, I guess, but they were usually villains or characters that passed away, like the episode prior to this one.
Or characters they just encounter like on their journey.
Right. Like Heavy Metal Queen, who is still awesome. And personally, I think she should join the team. That's one thing I like about this team now. It has a little more balance. I mean, it's not totally balanced, because I assume that Ein is a boy. I think they said he's a boy. Yeah. But it's nice that we have another girl on the ship. It's nice to have a little bit of balance. It feels a little cliche when it's just one girl and a group of guys. So, and it's fun that she's a kid and she seems to be potentially smarter than all of them. So that's fun. I really enjoy this show. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes I put my foot in my mouth, like this last episode. I definitely did quite frequently. And I didn't mean to, because I was like, nope, that came off wrong. But I'm already stuck in this dirt pile I'm in, so just live in it. But anyway, love this show. And I love this new character. She is probably my favorite already. So anyway. And is there anything else?
Nope.
So in the meantime, thanks so much for fanning out with us.
See you, Space Cowboy.
Fans out!